Good morrow. I am Bryan Forrest, and I bid thee welcome to this week's episode of Grindstone Workshop, the show where we make props and costumes inspired by the mobile RPG Summoner's War!
You gotta move.
Bryan, I don't know if you remember me. I am here to see Robert. I'm allowed to be here. We're building this Diaz Death Knight cosplay, and this week we're talking about the armor, so, I thought I would come, dressed to impress. What do you think?
I think I'm not paid enough to care.
Hey, I haven't seen you in a while. How's life? Fun?
I've been dating a lot.
Oh, what's that like?
Well, I've been seeing this Telegram guy. He's pretty cool.
What's his name?
Dan.
Will you excuse me, please?
I would love that.
No, I'm allowed to be here. I'm meeting Robert. Whoa, she's scarier than Diaz.
So there you have it. This week's challenge. We can't wait to see what you come up with.
Hey, Robert. Oh, it's a pre-recorded video.
Bryan, since I have you here, why don't I tell you about my recent vacation to Aruba?
Oh, no. Hold on. Oh, we'll just wait till it comes back around.
So long story short, never eat sushi at a Mexican restaurant. I'll see you next week, Bryan. Actually, that reminds me. I've been reviewing my top favorite Mexican restaurants and figured you might want to know my top 8. Number 1.
Okay.
So my final word on the matter, their tacos are fantastic. But stay away from the tomatillo sauce.
Is it over? Oh, thank the Council of Magicians.
Hey Bryan, this week you and Junkers Cosplay will be building Diaz's armor.
Yeah.
Specifically, his shoulder pieces.
Oh yeah. Oh, I can't touch my shoulder.
We need it to be con safe, so that means no real metal.
Okay, no metal, foam it is.
And you know what'd be cool? If it lit up like it does in the game.
Wait, what?
That means it has to light up purple, no other color.
Okay, but it's made out of foam. How's it supposed to light up?
To see what you
Robert?
come up with.
Robert.
Why don't I tell you about my recent vacation to Aruba?
No, Robert, no. All right, come on, guys, let's go.
Never eat sushi at a Mexican restaurant.
Help. All right, Johnny, welcome to my workshop.
Why did it say Ian Ward outside?
Oh, it's a former owner.
I think you didn't know the code.
Well, I forgot it because, it's a lot of numbers.
I think I saw you smash the security box on your way in.
Oh. You know what? You bring up a lot of interesting, fascinating points that we just don't have time for, okay? Because let's get down to the nitty-gritty. This week we are focusing on Diaz's armor. But it needs to be con-safe, so that means foam, right?
Plastics and foam.
Plastics and foam. There is a caveat. It has to glow, like the shoulder spikes and everything. Is that possible?
Is that it? Yeah. This ain't our first rodeo.
Oh, I knew that. So how are we gonna do it?
So we're gonna start drafting up the pattern. Now I'm just gonna fold it in half. Most of his armor is symmetrical, so don't be afraid to screw up at least once. They'll screw up a lot.
Deal.
I'm just drawing out half of what I think the bracer is gonna look like. And it doesn't have to be perfect because once I cut it out, it's gonna be symmetrical because I already folded it in half.
That's right.
Yeah. Don't worry if it's not correct the first time. Try to draw it a little bit bigger on your first go. And then if it's too big, then you can just start, cutting it a little bit smaller in places. So that might be a little bit too big, maybe, or too wide, and then we can trim down a little bit.
There's a lot of different armor pieces, but I actually just did leg day yesterday, so let's focus on the upper body. Sound good?
Sounds good.
All right.
let's do the bracer.
Okay.
And so Diaz's bracer is 2 pieces, and they're gonna lie like this, right? And then from there, we're gonna put on the trim, and then that big blade at the end.
So once this is together, and we have all the trim together, do we heat gun this as well to round it out? Or?
So we're gonna use this heat gun, and we're gonna heat up the plastic, and we're gonna be able to bend it, and once it cools down, it'll stay in that shape, so it's pretty cool.
Awesome! Let's do this.
All right.
Let's heat it up. It's gonna take a minute.
Yeah, it takes a little bit. So this, I want like a sort of a dome shape with that, so I'm trying to like kind of knead it like bread. It's kind of hard to describe, but I'm kind of like massaging it, like a masseuse.
Tell me your problems, Armor.
Want to try it out?
Yeah.
Have you done this before with PVC? It's a little different than other thermoplastics that people work with.
Yes, I know those words as well.
Warbler, I'm sure you've encountered that.
I have.
You have not encountered that, have you?
I have!
Okay.
Doesn't watch my show.
So this'll be attaching right here.
How'd I do?
There's room for improvement.
I can fix it.
Room for improvement. Don't worry if you apply a little bit extra, because I'll be sanding it down flush.
The moment I've been waiting for / needs to work, the lighting up. What am I looking at? How is this gonna work?
Okay, so I cut out a spike out of PVC. And it's gonna be hollow, so we're gonna put our LED strip in there. In order to diffuse the light, we're gonna be using a very thin piece of PVC, about 1 millimeter.
Okay.
And we're gonna be gluing that right on top, because there's a thing called diffusion. You want the lights to kind of spread out.
To bounce around first before it comes out, so you don't see the shape of the light.
Exactly.
Ah.
Let's give it a little test go.
3, 2, 1. I mean, I totally knew it was gonna work. This is looking incredible! It's like a really evil turtle shell, you know?
It's the angriest turtle.
Well, hold on a second. I'm seeing googly eyes here. What are these for?
So when we paint those over, there's actually gonna be the rivets.
Oh yeah, I guess it's larger than life and real rivets wouldn't work. Whoa, what are you doing?
I'm just putting battle damage in it. You know, gives it a little bit of character. He's a death knight. He's encountered a lot of death. What are you doing?
Can I help?
With that? Please don't. Please. No.
What?
This is
what you're doing?
No, yeah, but it's precision damage.
Oh, precision. I can be precise.
Wait, hey! Precision.
I'm gonna go look that word up.
Okay.
Hey, Johnny. I think we're getting an idea. Did it light up?
Yes.
Yes! Oh my gosh, they look so amazing. Oh, those googly eyes, man, they really did the trick.
Yeah, they work out really well.
Oh, and then see all this battle damage. Good thing we used yours then rather than my big. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
that's good.
It's still there.
Still there, and oh, I helped make this part. Yay!
You did the thing.
I did the thing, and this chest piece, man. You were right. Look at all these great details, and oh, it was really good thinking about to have those raised up to really get the height.
Yeah, you gotta look huge. You gotta look big.
Gotta look swole. Gotta look swole when you a Death Knight. And I just realized these light up shoulders would look amazing in a discotheque. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Probably not.
Dance party! Dance party! Dance party!
Says help.
Dance party! Dance party! Dance party! Woo! Dance party! Dance party! Dance party! I'm taking a video. Show them how functional it is. Move around a bit. Dance around. Dance. Oh, yeah. It's for art. Oh, it's so artsy. Yeah. So good. So good. What you think, Robert? Yeah. Oh, hey, Robert loves the light-up shoulder pieces. He's bringing glow sticks to keep the party going.
Let's keep going all night.
Woo!
I have to be out of here by like 6.
Okay, everybody else party until you need to go home for other commitments or work functions. thanks for watching this week's episode of Grindstone Workshop. Be sure to check back every week for a brand new episode. Be sure to comment to us on Facebook and follow our good friends over at Skybound Games. Until then,
What are you doing here?
we were just run for it!